So, good evening to everyone. We are the last. Yeah, that's the truth. And then that's the reason why we should start immediately. In the European Union, the urgent transition into less polluting combustion engines, and this is the topic now, is mandatory by 2035. Yet it costs too much to the consumers. In general, this problem affects all sectors based on combustion engines. So let's make an example. For example, fishing boats, which might be our initial market segment, consume in average 20,000 liters of fuel per month, equivalent of that of a car of 9 years. Additionally, the costs of fuels increased dramatically in the last year. And replacing a combustion engine, we can say it in euros or in dollars, costs at least 50,000 euros.
HyMove is a hydrogen-generating device whose installation allows the combustion engines to reduce fuel consumption and emissions of pollutant and CO2. And this device does not require the replacement of the engine. Our technology is based on an electrolytical cell. We input water and electricity, and we get, on demand, a stoichiometric mixture of hydrogen and oxygen, which is injected into the air intake manifold of the combustion engine. Our device is easy to install, is not invasive for the hosting engine, and is safe. HyMove is estimated to make you safe up to 20% of fuel, which means a dramatic reduction of the emissions of CO2 and pollutants. And this allows you to earn environmental certificates. Our device is patented, guaranteed, and certified.
Our device has already been tested in the marine market. And that's actually the reason why we would like to propose, or we wish to propose, our technology in Venice. And in particular, to freight transport, let's say it better, to private owners of freight transport, tourist transport, and lagoon fishing boats. In this way, we predict to sell 400 devices, as we hope. Next, the Venice model, because it's the same, can be remoduled and exported to the other European sea cities, such as Hamburg or Copenhagen or Amsterdam. There, we hope to sell further 800 devices, just to give some numbers. The same device can be immediately proposed also in other market segments. For example, or in particular, we put our eyes on the agricultural sector, on roadworks, and on electric co-generators, for example, for city malls, schools, or hospitals. We have studied a B2B business model that is going to take advantage, on the one hand, of a 100 workshop network as resellers, and on the other hand, a contact to fleet companies via trade associations, because we believe that this is easier. Subsequently, we plan to license the off-Europe markets. The cost for our device is paid back by 1 year. The initial R&D phase is already completed, and just in December 2022, we will actually file a further patent. The product certifications will be ready in January 2023. And in the same month, the market entry production will be started. And finally, in April 2023, we will be ready to sell and to step up to production. I'm a bit careful with the word scale up to production, as you see, but to step up to production.
Engineers, material scientists, chemical physicists, expert in combustion engines, along with product designers, constitute our heterogeneous R&D team. And manager and business development professionals completed the staff. We also boast of a solid collaboration with Padua and Venice universities.
We say thank you very much for your attention to all of you. We are ready for your questions. With me on stage, there is Claire, our marketing specialist, Enrico, our technical specialist, and I'm Andreas. So please ask. So, devi prendere la cella. So, a last comment. Yeah, it's a bit more than a prototype, but this is actually what we are used in the last year. We have 1 year of testing. This is the electrical cell. This is already working. Yeah? Okay. Thank you.